Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. It is the start of the 2022-2023 season in League One. That's right, League One, Grimsby. Their first season after promotion. It's going to be a rough one. Our featured match today against my longtime nemesis from many versions of Football Managers prior, Yeovil Town. But we'll get to that in just a moment. First, an international update. The World Cup in Qatar has finished. Let's see how it finished. The third place match. We go here to the World Cup. First of all, the winner is Italy. Italy in a 1-0 victory over Portugal in the final. 1-0, a first-minute goal scored by Domenico Berardi, starting Italy off on the right foot, and then they just bunkered in, got the win, 1-0. Back to Italy goes the famous trophy. In the third place match, Croatia continued their sensational campaign, defeating England 1-0 in their third place playoff. Croatia named the overachieving team of the tournament, and why wouldn't they be? And a stoppage time goal as well, a stoppage time penalty. Marco Rog, no doubt, will be feted as a hero, the 27-year-old playing for Hertha Berlin. No doubt he will be feted as a hero for his third place winning goal. Great for that player. If we go to the best 11 for the tournament, should not be a shocker that Italy pretty much dominated it. Best player went to Jorginho from Italy, the attacking midfielder, with an average of 7.94. What a dominant performance by Italy. And sure enough, the dream team, the best 11, is all Italy. The best goalkeeper of the tournament, Simone Scuffet, 7.19 in 7 appearances. Santon, Gemignani, Desilio, Verratti, Jorginho, and Berardi form the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the sensational 7. Italy. Colker and Oxlade-Chamberlain for England, Griezmann and El Amrani for France, rounding out the dream team. And that is the 2022 World Cup, the 2026 World Cup. That is the question, isn't it? I don't think we actually know where it's going to be for the next one. That'll be fun to see. Where does the 2026 World Cup end up? That's going to be a fun thing to watch for in the future. But let's get back to the domestic front here as we get ready for the season in League One. Cardiff have already kicked off the season with a 2-1 win over Peterborough to get themselves atop the table with no other games played, so good job, Cardiff. Let's take a look at the odds, though. What does the media say is going to happen? Well, oh dearie me, Cardiff are indeed picked to go back up to the championship, followed by Notts County, Swindon Town, Walsall, and Sheffield Wednesday. Down at the bottom, though, Carlisle, 2,000 to 1 odds against, along with Doncaster Rover, Morecambe at 1,000 to 1. And look at this. Isn't this a familiar sight? Grimsby predicted to be relegated. Of course we are. It's just like it was with Wales, just like it was in Ukraine. Honestly, like it was with Grimsby when I first took them over. I am predicted to be relegated. A very familiar position for me. Grimsby Town, 500 to 1 odds against, along with Preston North End and Stevenage at 500 to 1 against. See if we can buck that trend, though. I would like us to beat that trend. Let's see if we can do it. One thing I want to show here before we get started here, I have updated the tactics just very slightly. As we go into this season, I have abandoned the 5-2-3. It has been officially killed off. It is dead. Instead, we've gone with the 5-4-1 diamond, pulling back an attacker to flood the back line as a complete and total bunker-it-in approach. It's currently just on standard mentality. I want to get us a little more fluid. You can see we are almost completely fluid. Having said that, I think now's the time when we go to contain mode here. Absolutely pack it in, close down, get tight, waste time. This is going to be our kill a game kind of formation. So we'll let the team work on that. But we will start off this season hopefully on a solid foot here. We will go with our favored 4-4-2 narrow diamond. On the set piece front, as you can see, I've actually flipped Carroll and Hornby. Hornby is actually better in the ball-winning role than he is playmaking, so we'll see if Carroll can actually show some of that promise that he showed last time. On the set pieces front, we have tweaked it a little bit. Harry Pilkington is apparently a set-piece wizard, so he is being put up there along with Brannigan. Pollard and Carroll following in corners. We're still going with the 6-yard box and headers. We'll see if that serves us as well as it did. On free kicks, Pilkington is going to be all Pilkington all the time on our set pieces. Brannigan following up, Carroll and Pollard, and then McEwen and Higgins, just for the fun of it. Why not put our keepers in as last-ditch set piece takers? And the throw-ins are unchanged. The Hornby does move up above Hickford in the rotation. On the captaincy side, Simon Francis has been demoted to standing captain. Harry Hickford takes his place as the vice captain behind Alex Grant. This is just a transitional thing. Francis is going to be gone. I gotta shed that salary because we are still sitting a very unhealthy 6,000 over. All the profit that we made in this preseason season ticket sales has been eaten up by this ugly, ugly wage bill. That has to be dropped. We must do something about that. There's no getting around it. It has to be changed. Ugh. Don't know what we're going to do, though. I honestly don't know what we're going to do, because, I mean, Eves, Francis, they bulked. Last time I tried to move them, and they're not attractive enough to be moved on their own, so we got to hope against hope. We find a buyer. One other thing regarding that, about moving people. There's one other little tiny thing I want to point out before we get started here. I have unlocked a very fun achievement. So we open up the Steam overlay here. I don't know if it shows up there on the screen. It does not, sadly. But the We Trust You achievement has been unlocked. That's right. They trust me to pick a feeder club. We will not be sitting with just FC United. I have been trusted to pick a feeder club. And the club that I picked was none other than a Ligue 2 side. In France, I went with, and where are they here? It was Paris FC, but I don't see them here. In the sign. Where are they? Where is Paris FC? There they are. Paris FC. Yeah, they are. Oh, they're 20th in League 2. I'm blind. Forgive me. They're currently 20th. Still, their players are worth something, and if they are an option as an affiliate club for me, I will 100% take that. I'll absolutely do that, and especially, there they are. Paris FC, there you be. Especially if I can get people like Loic Vigoureau, who are just sitting on my squad doing absolutely nothing but taking up a non-work permit. So if I can get him his work permit there in France, that would be fantastic. Get him as the heir apparent to Ian Higgins, who of course is the heir apparent to James McEwen. Yada, yada, yada. That's the goal, though. I haven't heard back from my pick. I imagine the board is going, "Boah?" to see me pick a French side, but we'll see if they go for it. All right. Let's get to the match against Yeovil Town here. 4-4-1-1. It's at Blundell Park. 6,400 tickets for our first League One match in a dog's age. In fact, if we take a look at the history of this club, competitions, we have not been in League One for a very, very long time. Indeed, the last time they won it was 1980. They were third placed in 98. That is quite the time away. Indeed, the last time they won anything in League One was, they were third. And then in 2003, 2004, they were 21st, and they were relegated. So it's been a long time, a very long time, more than 20 years since they've been in League One. It's time to make our mark. Starting 11 for this side should hopefully give us a good shot at winning. I've got Pilkington Gogas. Pilkington is proving he may be the forward we've been waiting for since the loss of Raquel Pike, and perhaps for even longer since the downward trend of Jonathan Quinn and Tom Eves. So we will see how they do. Let's hope we do it. I hope we can win. Goodness knows we owe it to our loyal fans, the Blundell Park faithful, to get a good result. In the real world, the Mariners are working on Operation Promotion, hashtag Operation Promotion, to get their manager's transfer budget up so they can make that jump from the conference to League 2. And if you want to support Operation Promotion for the real world Grimsby Town, look it up on Twitter, hashtag Operation Promotion. Excuse me. And help get a very deserving side back into league football. Alright, they're buying it. They're agreeing with me. And I agree with they're agreeing with me. Alright, boys, here we go. Into League One, our debut after 20 years away. Grimsby in their black and white in front of Blundell Park. Yeovil in a green and white kit. Stripes versus hoops. Things starting off as you might expect. Fairly nervously, Southwood claims the ball there. I'm hoping because we're in League One, we're going to get good, solid attendances and hopefully try and offset this disgusting wage bill that we have. I know Eves and Francis have been pitching a fit about it, but I have to move them. There's no two ways about it. They have to be moved. For me to sail on, saved by Southwood. Scott follows up, can't quite get there. but he will stop him going up for a corner. Perhaps he should have let it run. He'll go up for a throw, though, on his botched cross. 4 shots to none to start the game. Great pressure here. Here's the set piece, though, from Yeovil. Brimmer does well to clear it. Lolly. Will he have a go? He will! And it finds the back of the net. It's a solid strike from Lolly. That was a very well taken shot. Poor closing down there from the defense. So Lolly left all alone and bends it around the wall of players. McEwen couldn't quite get a paw to it. And Yeovil opened their League One account for 2023. A lot of 2s in there. Early. Close. To Lolly. Will he have another go? He will, but McEwen is there this time. Watches it go wide. Let's just keep a close eye on this Lolly character, shall we? He's a right winger. Yeah, we're keeping an eye on him. It's not helping, apparently. Come on, boys. Over the bar with that free kick. I'm happy with that. Let's try and control this game here. I know we've got the potential to do so. Pilkington can't get free. Hornby will find the ball. Back to Robson. Can he fire in one of his great crosses? Robson actually finished his power shooting training. Now, season, not sure what good that'll do for us, but he's got it now. Ceylon to Scott. Brought down, it's a penalty! It is a penalty. It seemed harsh. Call it a home crowd friendly call. And it will be taken by, I think, Ceylon. Maybe Pilkington. It will be Ceylon, the man who got us into League One. Gets us our first goal. That was a fantastic strike into the upper corner. Pure power by Ceylon. And the last 3 competitive goals scored by the Mariners have been off the boot of Tolga Ceylon. What a pickup he has been. Arsenal have been totally fine to let us loan him these past 3 seasons, and I'm telling you right now, if they do not renew his contract, I am going to try and move heaven and earth to get him on this side. Goodness knows he deserves it. Oh, good, the revenge factor. They buy that. That is excellent. They're buying revenge. Revenge is a good motivator. I like it. Alright. Pilkington having a bit of an off game, though. Grant, a bit shaky. Hickford is complaining that he's not getting enough time on the first team, despite it being preseason. I don't know what his deal is. Oh, well. We'll do that as we get there. Maguire. Tackled by Jones. Nicely done. Stanislas stopped by Jones nicely. Jones looks long, but that finds nobody. Ceylon takes a knock there, and I think that is going to be my cue to sub him out in favor of youngster Andrew Azuka making his debut. He's more of a target man, but we're going to try him in this A-mid role. We're going to see what happens. Welcome to the team, Andrew Azuka. Pilkington's free kick. Oh, it's a good one, right on target. Southwood forced to parry it awkwardly. Great strike by Pilkington. That's a good start to his free kick taking career with Grimsby. Very nice free kick from Pilkington. Had venom on it. But now this is Yeovil on the counter. Can they make something out of this? Stanislas. Closed down again, and Smith-Brown takes over. He's closed down. Jones. A wrecking crew on the right-hand side of the pitch. Yeovil's left, our right. Alright, what's going to do here? Grant is not performing well at all. Which means Hickford will step in for the captain. Try and hold the fort. I may switch to the 5-4-1 diamond if things get so close from Pilkington. Those free kicks are fantastic. That's what we've been needing. Is a real threat on set pieces like that. He'll have another go here with his left foot over the bar. He's getting a little bit further away from goal each time he strikes it. Alright. Double substitution there for Yeovil. Yeah, do I bring on Quinn? Try and win it? Or do I... Yeah, I think the safer play here is to pack it in. And in truth, it might be necessary. Oh, lucky break there. Losing his nerve was Milicic. Yeah, I think there's nothing forward here. We have to go pack it in. We'll bring in Simon Francis, and we'll push him to the right. McGoldrick can play centrally. Good, good, good. All right. And opposition. Yeah, they switched up both their strikers, and we somehow decided to let them go. Nope, 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 nope. That's got to be changed. Must be changed. Thank you. All right. The defense is real. Debut the 5-4-1 diamond. Let's see him get past this. Acquired. Oh, thank goodness that was a penalty. Thought it was a penalty. Whew. It was not. And a 1-1 draw is an excellent result for our first ever match in 20 years. I will take a draw. Bit concerning about Alex Grant's performance. You know what, guys? That was pretty good. Pretty darn good. Got a penalty to help us on our way. And we did the rest. Very nice indeed. It doesn't get any easier, though. It does not get any easier. That's for sure. Controversial decision to give the penalty. It wasn't a controversial decision. We deserved that. Shifty eyes, question mark. Next time on Mr. Unemployable, we will check in with Grimsby at the quarter mark of the League One season. Oh, we got some cup fixtures to worry about first, though. We got Oldham Athletic next in the cup. I'll see how that goes. We haven't had much luck in that cup. Oh, we will see, though. Pilkington and Nazuka make their debut. Hopefully it'll be all good from here on in. That's going to do it for this episode of Mr. Unemployable. My name is Rituro. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite. Tell all your friends about the videos being hosted on YouTube. And don't forget, if you want, you can always watch these episodes live on twitch.tv/Rituro as they are recorded. Come join us. We always appreciate it. Once again, my name is Rituro. Just call me Mr. Unemployable. At least I haven't been the first person fired. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.